that much of a difference anymore. I know that items are very confusing when you first hear about them, and for good reason. Items are very confusing. You have to like learn different builds and all that. I'll try to slowly get into it, but it's gonna take a while. Yeah. Oh, might die here. Whoop! Oh crap! Crap! Biscuits and cheese! Crap! Biscuits and cheese! Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to explain stuff and talk I'm trying to explain stuff and play at the same time. Not looking out that great. Anyways, yeah, that's the basis of items. I mean, for the moment, you don't have to worry all that much. You should be able just to play and with recommended items, and it shouldn't be too bad. Come on, kill this person. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm going back. Okay. Yeah, now another thing to look at for items. Most items have special abilities on them. So for instance, Haunting Guys here, the item that I'm building. It has magic penetration. And magic penetration is the same thing as armor penetration, but it goes through magic resist, or magical armor, right? So basically, it's armor penetration for mages. And it's, yeah. So I could look at some other items, like, Deathfire's Grasp. Gives 120 ability power, 10% cooldown, and it deals, and its active ability, which means if you click on it and then you use it, right, it deals, I believe it's 25%, hold on, let me see. It deals 15% of a target champion's maximum health and magic damage, right? And all subsequent damage taken by the target by 20% for 4 seconds, and a cooldown 60 seconds. So basically, almost every single item in the game has some kind of special ability. Actually, I'm pretty sure every item in the game has some kind of special ability. So you just want to look out for stuff like that. You want to look out for like, oh hey, this does this and that does that, and maybe this would outweigh the reason of getting that. Just stuff like that. Right, so this is an odd champion. His abilities actually cost him percentages of his, well, not percentages of his health, but it cost him health, right? So for instance, if I wanted to use my Q, which would be my first ability over here, it would cost me 32 health to use it, right? Now, I just used my ultimate on him, and have a very strange ultimate. My ultimate allows me to raise the dead of the person that I last killed with my ultimate. Right? And it allows me to use them for a certain amount of time. I'm just trolling a little bit, having fun. I don't think we have any chance of losing this game. Okay, yeah, so in conclusion, certain items are for mages, certain items are for physical damage people, certain items are for tanks. Now, there is a middle ground for this. Let's say you're a mage and you need some kind of armor, right? Then you would get this item called Zonia's Hourglass. It gives you 120 ability power, which is damage for mages, and it gives you 50 armor. So it would protect you from physical attack damage. So like warriors, archers, that kind of stuff. Now then, There's also an item called an Abyssal Scepter, which gives you magic resist, right? So that's armor to prevent other mages from hurting you so much. So there are still offensive items that will give you more damage. So it's like a little bit of both. In a second I'm going to show you the all items and give you a bigger generalization of the items that you can buy. Just hold on a second. Oh, jeez. Crap. Whoop. What? Don't shoot me! No! Whatever. I had my clone attack the enemy there, and normally the tower's supposed to target the clone, but it targeted me instead, so that was kind of stupid. Whatever. So yeah, I could build into this, and I could get a bunch of magic resist, and I could get damage. I'm gonna build a Rylast Crystal Scepter. Basically, what that does is it gives me damage, and at the same time, it also gives me more HP. Now, one of the things you want to worry about in this game is you want to have somewhere around, if you're a mage or if you're a AD carry, right? You want to have somewhere around 2,500 health. It makes a big difference because normally when you get to max level and you haven't had any extra health towards your build, you only have like 1,800. So having an extra like 500 or 600 health will make a big difference. You know, it'll make you survive maybe an extra hit, another 2 hits. Late game, more health makes a big difference. Of course, that also plays into the fact of armor and you know all that. Kill it! Kill it! Ah, cool. Alright, I'll cut ahead to it in a half a second. Okay guys, so in the all items, these 3 different kinds of buildable items are clearly designated. So there's defense, that is anywhere from health, armor, and magic resist, health regeneration, and tenacity, to attack damage, which is damage, critical strike chance, auto attack speed, and lifesteal. And then there's magical, which is ability power, cooldown reduction, spell vamp, mana, and mana regeneration. Then of course I covered in the first video movement, which is boots and other movement items that give you speed. Now other movement items is miscellaneous because it gives you attack damage and at the same time there's other ones that give you ability power. So it's kind of a little mix. And for those items you would just have to use your personal judgment to see which ones you need and which ones you don't need. Okay. Now, where was I? Yeah, let's say you're an 80 carry, right? So you have physical damage. So we're going to go to your attack page here. Now, any of these items, except for a couple few, which you'd have to read them, or I'll tell. Oh, maybe one day I'll make a video explaining all the items and what they do and what they don't do and all that. But if you want to go by those rules, to just go through the page and look it up, it basically just tells you like certain items, like it gives you a general overview of like items you may or may not want to get. See if I can get this kill. Yeah, I got the kill. And she's dead. Okay. Yeah, so if you ever wanted to get something else that wasn't on your recommended page, you could always just go there. Just different ideas, different things you can do. Now then, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but every single champion has a passive ability. And passive abilities are usually overlooked by most people, so you always want to read what your passive ability is. So for instance, Mordekaiser, the first time playing, converts 35% of his damage dealt from his abilities into a temporary shield. Maximum shield strength is 360 health. The shield decays by 3% per second. Shield conversion is half as effective against minions. So basically, whenever I throw out a spell or something, it'll be converted into a shield for me. So basically it gives me the ability to not take damage when I am fighting someone. It's sustain. And I think level 4 will be sustain. I think that'll be the video for that. The sustain video. That'll be fun. Okay. Well, I will skip ahead until we finish this game. Yay, everyone!